Hi, I'm Susan Winter from susanwinter.net, and today I want to inform you about some tricks and tactics that are used on purpose, sometimes unconsciously, but far too often very consciously, to make you feel insecure. You know, in the dating scene, when a person approaches you, oftentimes they may assess you at being higher than they are, that somehow you're out of their league. And these are some of the methodologies that they might use to dismantle you. One is a neg, and the second is what I call stirring. So a neg was born of the pickup artists. Gotta love these guys. Almost all the technologies that are out there now come directly from the pickup artists. But it's a way to give a woman a compliment, but veil it as a backsided putting down at the same time. So say that I'm in a bar, a guy comes up to me and says, "Oh, great dress." Sounds like a compliment. But then he follows it up with, "That was in style a couple years ago." Yeah, great dress. If I don't know what's going on, I might fall to the human reaction, which is to defend myself, to justify myself. No, I just got it. So what's happened is this person has consciously used a technique to dismantle you from your own sense of worth and get you to defend, justify, which means that you are now seeking their approval. Now you are in a way pursuing them. This is exactly what somebody wants, because if they estimate that you need to be dropped down a peg, they will use a technique to get you off your sense of stability and your sense of identity. It could be that the valet arrives and your car comes and the person next to you says, "Oh, love that car. I had that when I was a struggling grad student." So these negs are meant to put you down. And what happens as humans, we have an automatic response to wanting to be accepted. This may not even be a person you're attracted to, but before you know it, if you are unconscious of these games, you will start to play along. You will bite the bait. Your instinct will be to correct them and defend yourself and to turn it around so that they approve of you. You have to remember that the person doing this is only doing it because they already had you up here. You never need to take somebody down if you're on the same level. But in the heat of the moment, we never remember this. There's another methodology, I call it stirring, but it is the type of person, it can be romantic, it can be when they approach you, or it can just be somebody that is basically a provocateur. I've seen this done in a number of ways, where a person will seek multiple roads in to dismantle you and make you reactive. That's a game. Say, for example, that you're at a club and a guy brings up a conversation that's really volatile. It could be politics, religion. He'll make a statement. He will keep looking for a statement until he punctures that part of you that automatically reacts. This is like an adolescent with a video game that just wants to push buttons and watch the explosion. I actually have a friend whose partner does this just for fun, just to dismantle people, to get them off their cool, get them a little crazy. As a matter of fact, this is one of the major techniques that interviewers and journalists use to incite a conversation, to get a reaction out of their interviewee. All of these methods are to make you get on their game board, get off the knowing of who you are. Whenever you're in a situation, romantic or otherwise, and you feel that you have to justify yourself, you feel that whatever you're saying or doing is not acceptable, the first human reaction is to seek their approval. That's exactly what this person wants. So don't let your dates or the people that approach you undermine you. The minute one of these things happens where you get a turnaround in a neg, or you get somebody trying to find a way to be a provocateur, know that they are doing that to put the focus on you, to make you uncomfortable, to elevate them, and to take the focus off of their inadequacies. Once you think it through, you will never be fooled again, nor will you be forced to feel insecure when you're not. Thanks a lot. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. And if you prefer this on podcast, you can check into the Susan Winter Show on iTunes. Thanks a lot.